Like Colts, he's backtracking, working his butt off, and then he goes into the body when he doesn't touch the puck's right there. Bad decision. I think they scored on that one. Then Mikko time at the end of the game, it's throw it in the stands. And their power plays last 10 games is at 54%. We talked about it. I mean, you can't give them too many opportunities, and it ends up being the difference in the hockey game, really. Because I thought we played really well first period, get out to a good lead. Second period, same thing. We give up a couple goals late in the period, bounce back in the third, playing hard. Guys did a lot of good things. Good competitive effort from our guys, but when you're not scoring easy, you just can't make a couple of those mistakes.
The intensity kind of feel playoff-like to you a bit?
No more than the last handful of games we've been playing. It's getting there, though. Things are getting ramped up. It's getting tougher and tougher to score, and got to clean up some of the mistakes. And a couple of those like that, we kind of shot ourselves in the foot at the end of the game there.
Their third goal came right after the icing. Is there a reason why you didn't go? There wasn't a center out there like Mikko had gone out?
Yeah, Mikko jumped for Mac on the change. Yeah, they're beside each other on the bench, so I mean, they do it sometimes, like just whoever's like ready and there. But that was a mistake. They sent the winger for a center, and then we don't have a center, and they picked that side, obviously. But I'd like to have that goal back too. He doesn't deflect it, shot from the point. Well, you need a save on that one, I think.
Cale finally breaks through after his longest streak without going to the point. Do you think, obviously, the results what matters, but is that going to help maybe get his confidence?
Well, he
back?
played hard tonight. He was dangerous. I mean, like he's not, and it hasn't stopped working. It's going to come for him. Like he gets whatever he got for points tonight, but. We had a couple glorious chances, and we get in all alone in the goalie 4 times in the second period, right? OC, Colton, Parise, I think OC again, and we don't score on any of them. It'd be nice to get one to go ahead and stretch that lead out a little bit, but it didn't come easy for us.
Do you think in the long run, though, if there's more good than bad in a loss, that there's more positives to take, as frustrating as it is right now?
Yeah, it's just like you're kind of like we went through that stretch where we didn't play well, right? So now the pressure's on to have a good segment. Like we were 3-4-1 coming into this segment. Now we're 3-5-1. It's our worst segment of the year so far. So that's the kind of heat that we're trying to put on our guys. So it's like every game's an important game, but there's no question you still got to look at the big picture, right? Like you have to say, it's about the process, but we're also fighting for the division and home ice and everything else. That's starting to come into play now. So, when you play hard and play well and you don't come away with any points, it's frustrating.
Earlier today, Freddie Olofsson was put on waivers. I guess what went into that decision?
Flexibility for the roster. Yeah, we're sitting right at 22 guys, 23 guys. Wags has come up and played well. Obviously, we have the option to be able to assign him. Just flexibility.
Okay, thank you guys.
Yep, thanks.
From your perspective, power play and penalty kill, it seems that you guys can't get on the same page on the same night. What's kind of just the disconnect there?
Like I said, I don't think it's a lack of effort. They have a good power play. I think sometimes you got to tip your cap. Obviously, you can always look at a play or a goal and pick it apart. When you're playing against the best players in the world, it's difficult, and they know how to move around out there. So, we'll watch the video and regroup and try to get things sorted out.
It felt like on the offensive side of things, you guys were really able to generate a lot of opportunities. Really get back to playing that north-south game and driving the offense the way you guys like to.
Yeah, I thought we played pretty good offensively for parts of the games, and other times we were kind of throwing pucks away. But like I've been saying, they're a good team, and they got a lot of stars, but those guys defend hard too. I don't know. I think, like I said, it's something we can build off of. It still sucks not winning games, but I feel like this last stretch we've kind of been playing hard, and it's just kind of not been going our way.
Does this feel like one that slipped away for you?
Yeah, I think so. I feel like I'm a broken record, but whenever you're playing a good team, anything can happen. And just because you're playing well doesn't mean you're going to win the game. Like I said, a couple small mistakes, and they end up in the back of the net. So, we'll regroup and get ready for the next one.
Thanks, Doug.
Thanks, Chris. Process, I felt like that game had good pace to it.
Yeah, I think, both fast teams out there. At the end of the day, creating chances throughout the game. It's going to happen against a good team with a lot of speed and offensive instincts, and obviously the penalty kill. 2 chances, and they capitalize on both of them. So, that's on us and something we can correct, but I don't think we necessarily be upset with the effort. It's just too bad that we at least didn't come away with a point there.
Seems like there's been a few games recently where the special teams battle really seems to be deciding games. What's just not clicking for you guys right now?
Sure, I think it's it's just one of those things. Long year, I think we've been good up to this point, and like you mentioned, lately maybe not up to our standards PK wise, and I know the power play's gone through their ups and downs as well lately too. So that's on us to make adjustments, and at the end of the day, I think both power play and penalty kill. Generally, we do a pretty good job out there. So it's trusting your instincts and not getting down on yourself, and using your feet and making the plays on the power play. Good sticks in the PK. Just rely on your instincts and details. I think whenever you get in a slump, it just comes back to the foundation and the details to try and get things back on track.
I think it was big to get one. I think we last 3 games we've been creating some looks, but haven't been able to score. So it was nice to see one go in. I wish we had another opportunity, which we didn't. But it is what it is. They go 2 for 2 on the power play, and we go 1 for 1. So I wish we had another one, but can't do anything.
I'm sure it's easy to be hard on yourself about the penalty, but the goal was probably a bit of a relief for you. It seemed like you were deferring a little bit more lately, but just taking that shot from that place, did that give you a little bit of confidence?
Yeah, maybe. I think I've been maybe looking to pass first, maybe too much lately, and try to attack more like tonight and moving forward.
Thanks.
Thank you, Mikko.
Thank you.